So, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to X Scars of Humanity 21X. Today, I'm going to be talking about something I really don't want to talk about, especially on a YouTube video. So, I decided, you know what, I'm going to just say it and get it out of my system for any reason, whatever, but who knows. So, anyway, some of you may know, or may not know, I guess in this case, I was diagnosed when I was younger. Asperger's syndrome, autism, bipolar disorder. So I don't know if there's more things than these three. But I said, you know, I'm going to make a video talking about all the regrets I have with these three factors. But here we go. Oh my god, I just don't want to talk about... Okay. When I was younger, my parents had to work, so the only way we can actually stay home, well, we had to go to our grandmother's house, obviously, but so obviously we went to our grandmother's house. Me and my brother were watching television, and my brother and I thought it would be a really good idea to throw flour everywhere on the floor. I was like, at the end of that, I was like, what in the heck is wrong with us? And with me too. And I got yelled at, and I'm pretty sure my brother did too. So, oh my god! I mean, I can't have to hear this all the rest of the day. I'm like, you kidding me? I'm like, I remember this. I was like, oh my god! Like, what's wrong with us? What's wrong with me? I don't know. And the another thing is, I was watching a show or whatever it was back in the day. I was younger at this time. I'm like, I got really mad, and my brother, I remember my brother just locked me out of the house. I was trying to knock on the door. I tried to open the door with a knob. It's cut. Like, I don't know if I still have the scar. Yeah, I do, right here. I got it right here. I know you guys can't see that. It's right here. I got the scar to prove it. I did get cut. Just letting you guys know. Like, I got a scar. I don't know if you guys can see that. Like I already said, I don't know. I'm gonna show that, but I don't know. But yeah, I do remember that. I do have a scar to prove it. So anyway, I remember watching one of my other shows. I remember watching. I think it was. I don't know what we had at the time. I don't know if my grandmother had cable or not, but at this time, and I got really mad. I just lost it. I don't know what happened. I lost it. I lost my freaking mind. So what happened was, I went out the door. I thought, for some reason, I thought it was a good idea to go on my grandmother's car, jumping on the windshield and go right through the thing. And I was like, good. Luckily, I didn't get cut, and get scars on my feet, anything like that. I'm surprised on that. But what's worse enough, my grandmother had to call my parents to come back home. Okay, then I knew the worst was about to come. Of course, the worst was already expected. And my parents, my mom, my dad was yelling, as I hate, by the way, yelling. And to the point I always wanted to go crazy. I always did. I might as well be in the mental hospital at that point, but luckily it didn't happen. But that's what happened, I remember. And another thing, let's go back years later. Back in, let's say 2020, no, actually 2018. Okay, we're going to get to the good stuff later. But this one, me and my brother had an altercation. I don't know about what. I don't remember what the argument was about. And I remember I had the small white fruit bowl. I think it was. It was a fruit bowl or some sort. And I got mad. I just freaked out. I just like this. And I remember I had this bowl, and I got mad, and I smashed the thing on the chair. Oh my goodness, I got mad after that one. I remember my finger, my index finger specifically, was missing a layer of skin. I didn't know this at first, till I went to the emergency room. So I remember going in the bathroom. I remember putting some bandages, cleaning it out first, and it won't stop bleeding. So I decided, screw it, I'm just gonna put some bandages over it. And I remember texting my dad. I told him I was bleeding on my finger. I'm like, and Dad came back. He came home and he drove me to the ER. He wants to, before we went to the ER, he wants to take a look at it. And we have to go to the ER. I remember having again a washcloth, had to put pressure on the finger until we were called to go to get seen. And I remember they used this little bottle of water, and they were doing tap water, I think is what they're calling, on the wound. And I remember they were giving us bandages, for me specifically. They were going to offer me a red one, but I decided to have a different color than red, because obviously my finger was all covered in blood. Obviously that won't work. So I decided to go with the green one, so the second option. So and at the end of the day, I just went home with the greenish bandages on my fingers. Looked like I was turning into the Incredible Hulk. I don't know. Yeah, okay, now we're getting to the good stuff now. 2021. Oh my god. Oh man. 2021, oh my goodness. I just can't believe I'm going to say this. My brother got me mad, unfortunately. Got into an altercation. And I don't know what the argument was about. I think it was something. And I got mad, and I remember kicking my mom's bedroom door off the hinges. So I was that mad. To be honest, I kicked it off the hinges with one swift kick. With one kick. I'm like, oh my goodness, what is wrong with me? That's what I was thinking over and over and over and over and over again. And eventually we had to go out and replace the door. But man, I don't know what to say after that point. But I guess at the end of the day, what can you do when you're just freaked out and whatever? Yeah, okay. And now the most recent. That would have to be on Halloween Day. I remember this. It was only a week ago, or whatever it was. A few days ago, whatever. Yeah, a few days ago. I remember I was having fun playing with, wrestling with my pillow, and I know most people do it nowadays. Like, let's be honest. I was wrestling with the pillow, and my mom just out of nowhere yelled at me, and I got mad for that reason. And I remember going in the hallway where the vacuum was, and I just kicked the where the thing enters and where you have to dump it afterwards. That part, I kicked it right off the vacuum, and then I remember it went flying into my mom's room. Oh my goodness! I was like, what is wrong with me? Like, I know all of this is, I don't know, this is so common when people have these three things I mentioned. If so, it's like, dang, what is wrong with me? I mean, because I'm just saying, I had to live with this forever. Okay, I'm just saying, I had to live with this forever. Because the reason I did that was because I don't like being yelled at. Because every time I get accused of something, or get yelled at for no reason, I get mad, like that. I get mad, like, instantly. I'm like, I try to control my anger, but there is times I can't control it. Like, I just go out of my way just to do stuff like that, unfortunately. I try to not to do that. But there's times I can. If I'm dealing with anxiety, that's probably, or just whatever. I don't know. I just feel like when I get so annoyed, most of the times I get annoyed of, it's usually with the complex we live at most of the time. I get really high, I know to get really high blood pressure all the time. When people, especially upstairs above us, keeps egging it on and on and on, and to the point I flip out. And that's all. That's all I gotta say about that. So hopefully you guys understand where I come from this. Hopefully you guys understand my point of view on this. This were all stories that had happened in my childhood and also through the present. So I don't know what I would call this video. Let's just be honest with ourselves. I don't know yet. I might have to call it something about regrets. Unfortunately, I don't know. So let me know in the comments down below what you think about this video. Do you also have Asperger's syndrome, bipolar disorder, or even autism? Let me know down in the comments down below, and let me know. And also, let me know if you like this video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and we're on the road to 100 subscribers, but I'm hoping to get there soon. But we'll have to see what happens, unfortunately, but I don't know. I don't want to get into the whole topic of that, but it's just what it is. So anyway, I hope if you like this video, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I'm not going to keep repeating that. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time, and bye.